So in your mind's eye, energetically, just breathe in through the right nostril and breathe out through the left nostril. Continue that breathing, that alternate nostril breathing, balancing the right side of the brain to the left side of the brain. So we're all made up of the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. And we have our unique composition individually called our dosha. And we each have this relationship to the 5 elements, and the 5 elements are all inside of us. Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Vata, the classic text talks about Vata as the king of the doshas. And the reason why the Vata is the king of the dosha is because it has the mobility, the air and the ether. It moves. And it has the power to vitiate. It has the power to change the other doshas, the Pitta and the Kapha. So balancing our breath, balancing the winds, the directions of our mind and body through our breath. Bring your breath in through the right nostril, up to the third eye, and then bring it down right to that space below the ribs and above the navel, your solar plexus. And then as you're breathing, stay down there in that space and breathe wide, let the ribs breathe out. And in. And feel the direction, the sideward breathing of the breath. Going out through the ribs, let the ribs expand on the side, and then also let the ribs expand through the front and through the back. So this breath stimulates our Agni, stimulates the fire, the digestive powers. And then bring awareness to the movement of the breath down through your body. Downward motion of the breath, which helps all eliminate everything, not only the excretion, but also our feelings and our emotions and our beliefs that we hold on to that may or may not serve us. So when we balance our doshas, balance the vata, particularly the dosha of movement, it helps protect the body. It bestows enthusiasm, and it protects our inhalation and our exhalation. One more deep breath in, and let out a ha with your exhale. And then slowly come on down onto the mat and lay down onto your back, bend your knees, take your knees wide apart, bring the soles of your feet together, bring the hands right on top of your belly, continue with that awareness of the belly breathing, take your knees wide, take the soles of your feet together. So you're in Supta Baddha Konasana. Just notice the space between the top of the ribs, the top of the low ribs, and right below your navel. Breathe deeply in. This breath is located near the fire of digestion. So starting anew with a cleanse, starting anew with a new idea, a new thought, starting anew with something you want to let go. We come first to our digestive system. And then from here, slowly bring your knees up to center. Take your feet as wide as a mat. You can take your hands clasped behind your head or out to the side. You're just going to drop your knees to the right and to the left. Windshield wipers. Opening up the hips. And just notice how you're rotating the low part of your spine. Trying to keep your scapula blades and your shoulders down on the floor as you move in the opposite direction. So you move to the left, right, shoulders, blade and scapula blade tries to stay down. Take your feet super wide in the mat. Yeah, so you're kind of coming into almost like a Z-like position, getting a nice stretch on the outer hip and the inner hip. Take a few more here. Opening up space in the belly. And come back to center. Bend your knees. Keep your knees at about 90-90. So you have two options. You can stay here or you can extend the legs out straight. Straighter legs is a little bit more challenging on the abdomen. If your legs are straight, draw the navel deeply in. In fact, in both positions, draw the navel in towards the low back. Slowly take your legs out to the right, about 6 or 8 inches. Hold. Come back to center. Take the legs out to the left, hold. Come back to center. To the right. Come back to center. And go at your own pace. Do about 6 reps on each side. So Ayurveda offers us the practice of yoga, the practice of our breath, the practice of yoga nidra, and the self-care practices. All these practices are to help us come back to our center. Bend your knees, draw your knees into your chest, lift your head, your shoulders up, round up into this ball, and draw the navel in. Just kind of curl up into your center. And exhale, release. Cross at the ankles, roll yourself up. Oh, never mind. Stay down here. Take your arms overhead. Extend your legs out straight. Lift your arms up and over. We're just going to coil ourselves up. Coil ourselves up to sitting. Arms lift up. Exhale, reach forward to the toes. And then round back. Super round back. Navel drawing to the low back. Let yourself come down vertebra by vertebra. Arms reach overhead. Big breath in. Exhale. Come forward. Reaching. Lift up with that belly. Arms lift up. Exhale forward. Round your spine. Chin to your chest. Coil yourself all the way down. Arms reach overhead. Exhale. Arms lift up. Shoulders, upper chest. Lift up. Arms reach. Exhale down. Paschimottanasana. 2 more at your own pace. Release down. Nice and controlled. Arms lift up. Roll up. Arms lift. Exhale forward. 1 more. Arms over. Pull yourself. Arms lift up. And come back. Take your soles of your feet together. Stay seated. Take your arms out to the side. Right arm under left arm. Wrap your arms into these eagle arms. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Draw the elbows into the center. Kind of like a little arrow pointing right to the navel. Big breath with the exhale as the arms come down. Lift, big inhale. Exhale, release. And come back up. Change the crossing of the arms. So the left is now going to come underneath the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round and in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. And slowly unwind the arms. Bring your knees back up. Take your hands behind you so the fingertips are facing towards your buttocks. Gonna breathe in, lift up, stretch the back, drop your head back if that's comfortable. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more, inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Take your hands onto your knees, lift your feet off the ground. You can bring your feet to 90-90. You can take your arms behind your back of your thighs, pull your chest up. You can stay here. If you like to power up a little bit, take the legs up straight. If you like to power a little bit more, reach the arms out to the front. And bend the knees, roll back onto your back, squeeze your knees in, forehead to knees. And cross over the ankles, roll on up, cross over, and come up onto hands and knees. Curl your toes, lift up, downward facing dog. Pedal yourself out here. Breathing in, breathing out. Open the fingers of the hands, roll the inner arms up and press the back of the heart to the front of the heart. The front of the heart moves towards the thighs. Take your right leg back behind you, three-legged dog. Bring the knee in, scoop the knee, touch the nose if you can to your knee, and then take the right ankle on top of the left knee and drop back for that half chair, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Pull and scoop the belly in and really flex the right foot, press the knee back, press the hips back, and release. Right leg comes up behind you, three-legged dog. Bring that right foot forward to the front of the mat. Turn that back foot down, rise up, warrior one. And then bring your hands down to the inside of your right foot. Walk your hands way off the mat. Lift your butt like you're lifting your sacrum up to the sky. Scoop your belly in. Inhale, lift up a little cat and cow here. Chin to the heart center. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. One more. Working into that low belly, using the breath, moving it out sideways, moving it down. Walk your hands back, straddle the front of the foot, turn onto the toes of the back leg, shift your weight, and come up to standing split. Take a few more deep breaths here. You're in a bit of an inversion. Left toes are facing the floor. Breathe in, left knee drops back, kisses the back of the right knee. Curl in, find that
Center, press back out. Left leg comes to the right leg. Uttanasana, forward fold. Left arm steps out about 18 inches off from the front of that left toe. Right leg lifts up. We're going to come into half moon here. So notice the arms and the legs. Feel the arms and legs pulling away from the body, but then also pulling in to the body. And breathe into that center space. So have that whole sensation of the breath moving out in all directions. And then pulling back into center. Breathing out in all directions. Pulling back into center. One more cycle of breath, just like that. Right hand comes down to the floor, bend the left knee. Right leg reaches back behind you for that low lunge. Left arm lifts up. Find that nice, easy twist. Left arm comes down. Step back. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left leg comes back behind you, three-legged dog. Bring the knee to your nose. Curl in. Left ankle over that right knee. Drop back into that half chair. Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Scoop the belly. Align the hips. Press into the hands. Breathe deeply. Release that leg. Shoot that leg back behind you, three-legged dog. The left leg comes forward to the front of the mat. Right heel drops down. Rise up. Warrior one. Breathing in. Breathing out. Both hands come down to the inside. Walk your hands out. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round. Coiling that back. Lifting the heart. Taking the chin to the chest. Stare right at your navel. So we get that nice coiling and pulling in of the low belly. A couple more times here. Then walk yourself back. Turn onto the toes of the back leg. Shift your weight. Find standing split. Contract in. Find that way of moving your body in towards the center. And exhale. That leg shoots back out to that standing split. Right leg meets left leg. Uttanasana, forward fold. Right hand steps out. Left leg lifts up. Left arm lifts up. Find that balance. Half moon. Feel the energy of the legs and the arms. Breathing into the center. Left hand comes down, bend the right knee, shift all the way back into that low lunge. Left hand stays on the floor, right arm goes up for the twist. Right hand comes down, straddle that front leg, back foot, find plank pose. Drop down, knees, chest to chin, or chaturanga. Rise up. So this time we're going to do a cobra and then an up dog. But use this as a nice stretch of the belly. We're doing a lot of pulling into the center. Stretch your belly. Drop down onto your knees. Walk back into high kneel. Hands on your hips, elbows point back. Touch the back heel. Lift the right arm up. Come back to center. Change sides. Come back up. Release down onto hands and knees. Take your knees wide, take your toes together. Just release down into child's pose. And just breathe into the belly. Breathe into the low back. Breathe into the pelvic floor. And just notice the direction of the breath. There's 5 directions, but the 2 most important for our digestion is the breath that comes in and moves down, and the breath that moves horizontally across our solar plexus. This is the Vata energy of the air and movement, the Vata energy that provides and really is the key to the car of all the systems of the body. Walk both arms to the right. Because respiratory system, digestive system, circulation system, all the systems of the body require movement, elimination system, our thinking, our mental system. So in the classical texts of Ayurveda, they spend a lot of time talking about the importance of balancing the Vata. Come back to the center, walk both your hands to the left side of your body. Pranayama, the breath, working with the breath is a main way of really quieting the mind and quieting the movement of our body. Come back to center, come up onto all fours, curl the toes, and lift up, downward facing dog. So one last standing pose, and then we'll bring it back down to the floor. Right leg lifts up behind you. Bring it back to the front of the mat. Turn your toes and come into this wide-legged pose. Take both hands and walk both hands over to the left. So if you can grab your ankle, that's great. You can grab any part of your leg. If you can't, you can always just leave your hand on the floor. Right hand grabs the leg, left arm goes up for this nice twist. Lift your kneecaps, scoop your navel in, and then here we're going to do the breath of fire. So the breath of fire is a forceful exhale outside the nose as you pump your belly. So just breathe in and breathe out. If that feels like it's your first time and you're not quite getting that, just breathe in and breathe out deeply in your twist. Good, and bring your hand down. Place both hands underneath your shoulders. Take one nice arch of the spine, one nice rounding of the spine. Walk all the way back to the front of your mat. Step back plank. Drop down, chin, chest, or chin. Rise up. Stretch the belly. Drop down onto your knees. Walk yourself back. Both arms lift up. You can keep your hands on your waist or you can touch down to the heel, using this as a nice way to stretch the front body. Come back to center, both hands down on the floor. Curl your toes, lift up, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts back behind you. Bring that left foot forward to the front of the mat. Walk to the right. Walk back now to your right ankle, left hand on the right ankle, right arm pulls up for that twist. Pull in the belly and drop into that breath of fire. Forceful exhale out the nose. Pump the belly. And release your hands back. Put your hands right under your shoulder, one cat and cow here. Arch the spine, around the spine, come back to neutral, walk to the front of the mat. Left leg steps back, drop down to your knees, come down onto your belly, and just make a little pillow with your hand. Take a rest. Feel the belly expand on the mat. And just notice how that belly breathes up and open, up and wide. Bring awareness through the senses, through the skin,
And then take your arms out in front. Do an upward boat. Just lift your head, lift your legs, lift your arms. Feel that power, feel the belly on the floor. Breathing in, breathing out. And release. And turn over onto your back. And just come into constructive rest pose. Take your feet as wide as the mat, let your knees drop in. Take a moment in this constructive rest. Just notice the breath, notice the change in your belly, feel your belly. Then press your arms down to the side of the floor. As you lift your hips up for bridge, just gonna lift your arms up and over. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. 2 more just like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Draw your knees into your chest. Lift your head and your shoulders, squeeze into that ball. Cross your ankles and roll on up. Take your left leg out in front of you. Take your right leg and cross it over. Bring your left arm up and take a nice twist. So that left elbow comes onto the outside of your right knee. Turn and look over to the right. And come back to center. Just take a little counter twist to the opposite side. Just notice, turn, make the turn, start at the low belly. Come back to center. Right leg comes out in front, left leg pulls in, cross that left leg over, right arm reaches up. Take that twist. Right arm to outer left knee. Inhale, lengthen the belly, lengthen the spine, turn, look over that left shoulder. And then we unwind and turn to the opposite side. And then take your left foot, bring it back over to the inside of your leg. Place your left foot into the inside of the right thigh. Turn your belly towards the right thigh. Arms lift up and over. And slowly release down. So you can even use your hand to pull the belly so you get that nice turn of the abdomen, lengthening through the leg. Maybe you can grab the foot on either side. Inhale, lengthen. You can keep your arms out to the side also. Lengthen the spine, release down over the leg. Then come back up. Take your right hand, bring your right hand back behind your right hip. Keep your left hand, it can be on your leg or on the outer edge of your foot. You're going to take your right hand onto the back of your sacrum. You're going to pull your navel and spread your low back as if you're pressing into your back of your right hand.
And you're gonna open the right shoulder up. Open the right shoulder, find that twist, so the sacrum's pushing back, the shoulders pushing forward. And then release down into that forward fold. Come back to center. And change sides. Left leg comes out, right leg comes in. Turn towards that left thigh. Inhale, both arms up. Turn the belly. Exhale, come forward. So you're bringing the sit bones down into the ground. That back right knee is pressing away. Lifting the heart center, moving forward. So taking that forward fold. Breathing in, breathing out. And take your left hand, bring your left hand back behind your left hip. And then take your left hand right on the back of your sacrum, using that as a guide. So you pull your navel in and press your sacrum away. You're making like extra space between the top of the thigh and the top of the hip. And turn your navel any amount more. Press into your hand and then come forward. That left shoulder is pulling back. You feel some pretty nice stretching in the sacrum and the SI joint. Of course, don't force anything. And slowly come on up. Keep both legs out straight. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, come forward into Paschimottanasana, forward fold. If you have your feet, you can have your hands on your toes and press your toes forward. Lengthen low back. Grab them again, press and come forward. Press the back of your legs, squeeze the thigh muscles. Keep the face soft and breathe into that low belly. And then slowly come on up, come on down to your backs. Take happy baby, rock the low back out. So this practice of breath and asana bring us into this place for the practice of yoga nidra. When you're ready, set yourself up with pillows and blankets, eye pillows. Do you want an eye pillow? And prepare for yoga nidra. Make sure you're warm. The theme of today's practice session is the inner resource, a meditative tool that helps you experience a sense of well-being, whatever your life circumstances. Your inner resource is a personal safe haven where you feel secure, safe, at ease, and experience a sense of well-being and peace of mind. It can be a real or an imagined place, so feel free to use images to help you develop your inner resource. Your inner resource is unique to you. Please use all of your 5 senses to develop and experience it, including images, sensations, sounds, smells,
and even taste. As you practice, notice in your body where you feel these sensory experiences and how they help invite into your body sensations and feelings, such as warmth and relaxation. As you spend time imagining your inner resource, feel it blossoming into a powerful and effective tool you can use at a moment's notice. Remember to bring your inner resource to mind when you practice Yoga Nidra and during your daily life. Whenever you begin to feel overwhelmed by an emotion, thought, memory, or situation, or when you wish to invite into your body the feeling of relaxation and well-being. Its purpose is to support you and feel calm, secure, and at ease in every moment of your life. Allow your body to feel supported and by the surface you're resting on. Allow your eyes to gently close and taking time to settle in. During Yoga Nidra, you are guided to notice and feel physical sensations, the breath, emotions, thoughts, and feelings of well-being or joy, and to experience yourself as a witness of all these comings and goings. Whatever you experience is perfect just as it is. Simply rest and follow my guidance, allowing my voice to become your voice. Welcome every experience as a messenger that is inviting you to explore sensations, emotions, and thoughts without trying to change, fix, or make anything happen. As you welcome whatever is arising, your body and mind are learning to remain at ease, while you discover the place within that is always at ease and peaceful. Experiencing yourself to be unchanging well-being, witnessing presence that is welcoming everything. Now feel your body settling completely into stillness. Bring attention to your senses. Notice the taste in your mouth, the sounds around you, smells, images or colors behind your eyelids, the touch of the air on your skin, your senses open and alive. Bring to mind your intention for today's practice. How would you like to feel as a result of your practice? Perhaps a sense of inner peace, joy, or well-being. Perhaps relief from physical discomfort, habitual patterns, or emotional pain. Your intention may be as simple as to remain alert throughout this entire practice. But whatever it is, allow your intention to emerge fully, feeling your intention as an ally, supporting you to be focused and alert throughout your practice and in your daily life. Affirming this and the feeling of your intention with your entire body and mind. Noticing how it supports you during your practice and in your daily life. Allow your heart's deepest desire to arise within, something that you want more than anything else in life. This may be a desire for yourself, for another, or for the world around you. Affirm your heartfelt desire in the present tense with your entire body as if it's true right now. If you have an intention that you've been working with, you can use that now. You can state, I am renewed in my health. State your intention 3 times silently. Now allow your inner resource to emerge, a special place where you feel secure and at ease. Perhaps a room or a place in nature, an image of a favorite symbol, or the feeling of deep peace. Whatever your inner resource is, imagine it using all of your senses. Experiencing feelings of security within you that are always available at any moment's notice. And know that you can return to this secure place at any time during this practice or during your daily life, whenever you need to feel secure, calm, and at ease. Now, let the sound of my voice be your guide and support you in experiencing sensations throughout your body. As I name each area, you may feel sensations that are present or nothing in particular. But whatever you experience is just as it is in this moment. Mouth. Bring attention to sensations inside the mouth, roof of the mouth, floor, inside cheeks, left and right, back of the throat, tongue, the entire mouth, a field of sensation. The ears, left ear, right ear, sensing both ears at the same time. Welcoming the breath as pure sensation in the nose, left nostril, right nostril, both nostrils at the same time. The eyes, left eye, right eye, both eyes together, a field of radiant sensation. Sensing forehead, scalp, back of head and neck, inside the throat, left shoulder, left upper arm, forearm, wrist, left palm and fingers, the entire left arm, right shoulder, right upper arm, forearm, wrist, right palm and fingers, the entire right arm, both arms together as one field of sensation. Upper chest, upper back, middle chest, middle back, abdomen, lower back, the entire torso as a field of sensation. Left buttock, left hip, thigh, knee, left foreleg, foot, and toes, the entire left leg. Right buttock, right hip, thigh, knee, right foreleg, foot, and toes, the entire right leg. Sensing both legs at the same time. Sensing the entire front of the body, back of the body, left side, right side. Sensing the entire body, inside and outside, as a field of radiant sensation. And be aware of all that is now present in your awareness. Feeling yourself as the one who is aware of everything that's present. First sensing what's present, then experiencing yourself as a field of awareness in which everything is coming and going. Become aware of the body breathing. Flow the breath, a sensation in the nostrils. The abdomen gently rising as breath flows in and releasing as breath flows out. No need to change anything. The body breathing naturally and rhythmically. In breath, abdomen rising. Out breath, abdomen releasing. No need to change anything. Body breathing itself. Begin counting backwards from 7 to 1 in the following manner. In breath, abdomen rising for 7. Out breath, abdomen releasing 7. In breath, abdomen rising 6. Out breath, abdomen releasing 6. Continue counting and breathing in your own body's natural rhythm. Count down to 1. Awake and alert. The body a field of radiant sensation. Remember that anytime you experience a need to feel secure and at ease, you can return to your inner resource at a moment's notice. Now bring attention to feelings that are present throughout the body, such as warmth or coolness, heaviness or lightness, comfort or discomfort, allowing them to blossom fully into your body. And if no feelings are present, as may happen, simply welcoming whatever is present. It is helpful. Locate the opposite of whatever you are feeling. If you are feeling warmth, find coolness. Heaviness, find lightness. Comfort, find discomfort. Welcoming an opposite of feeling fully into the body. Now, welcome both opposites of feeling into the body at the same time without thinking. Simply experiencing how doing this affects your body and mind. Now bring attention to an emotion that is present in your body or one that you are working with in your life. Or recall a memory that invites a particular emotion into your body. Welcome the emotion as sensation into your body. Inviting this emotion to unfold fully as sensation in the body. And if no emotion is present, there's no need to make anything happen. Simply welcoming whatever is present. If an emotion is present, where are you feeling it in your body? Allowing it to blossom fully while welcoming thoughts, images, or memories that co-arise with this emotion. And if it is helpful, allow an opposite emotion to emerge, perhaps recalling a memory that invites this opposite emotion into your body. Where do you experience it in your body? Taking your time, welcoming this opposite of emotion. Move back and forth between the motions, inviting both emotions into awareness now at the same time. And be aware of all that is now present in your awareness. Feeling yourself as the one who is aware of everything that's now present. Sensing what's present, then experiencing yourself as the field of awareness in which everything is arising. Remembering there is no right or wrong way of doing this, and that you're welcome to return to your inner resource at any time. If no belief is arising, simply being with whatever is present. If there is a belief present, as you hold this belief about yourself to be true, where and how do you feel it in your body? Sensing how this belief affects the entire body. Noticing any images, emotions, or thoughts that co-arise with this belief without trying to change anything. If it is helpful, bring to mind the opposite of this belief. And as you hold this opposite belief about yourself to be true, how does it affect your body? Welcoming any images, emotions, or memories that also emerge. Being present to your experience just as it is without trying to change it. And now, in your own rhythm, alternate several times between these opposites of belief, welcoming first one as true, then the other. Experiencing how each belief acts upon your body and mind. Now welcome both beliefs at the same time while experiencing how this affects your entire body and mind. And be aware of all that is now present in your awareness. Feeling yourself as the one who is aware of everything. Now that's present, sensing what's present. Be attentive to sensations throughout your body of pleasure, happiness, joy, or well-being. Welcome whatever emerges. Perhaps experiencing the sensation of joy as an inner smile that radiates from your heart, the heart smiling, and this smile of sensation expanding throughout your entire body, flowing out into your torso, arms, and hands, down into the pelvis, legs, and feet, flowing up into the head and face, mouth, lips, and eyes smiling. The entire body smiling, radiant and alive with a feeling of joy or well-being, or a sense of being okay just as you are. Dissolving into pure awareness itself, open and spacious. Being awareness in which everything is coming and going. Awareness in which everything is welcome just as it is. being awareness and reflecting upon all that has been or is now present, sensations, emotions, beliefs, joy, well-being, the experience of pure awareness, everything just as it is, yourself just as you are. Now come back to your inner resource, your place of ground, security, and well-being. Noticing your breathing, easy and rhythmic. Forehead at ease and cool. Belly, hands, and feet warm and at ease. And bring to mind your intention for this practice. Perhaps noticing the formation of an intention for your next practice. Recall your heartfelt desire as a resonance of sensation in your body. Experiencing it as an accomplished fact at this moment. Repeat your intention to yourself silently 3 times. And imagine going about your daily life, noticing sensations, emotions, and thoughts all constantly changing. Yet all the while feeling yourself as unchanging, spacious awareness in which everything is coming and going. Now, taking your time, transitioning to your alert and wide awake state of wakefulness, sensing your body, the room around you. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers, your toes, draw your knees into your chest, and slowly roll to your right, becoming alert and aware. And come on up to sitting. Bring your hands to the heart center, giving gratitude for the time you've spent in your practice of asana, pranayama, and yoga nidra tonight. Take your hands and bring your hands to the third eye space. Namaste. Namaste. So we're going to take a 5-minute break. Get your oils, your towels. Be in a warm space. And so we're going to go off it. I'm going to close this, and you're going to just go to that second link. So I sent an email, or I've sent a couple emails, and you can also just join and type in the meeting ID and the password. Whatever works is best for you. Does anybody have any questions about how to come back or you can always text me. If you unmute yourself if you have any questions. So any type of oil will work. Oh, and bring a dry brush. If you don't have a dry brush, you can just bring a washcloth. We're gonna start off. So I'm gonna go and get in my shorts and come back. If you don't want to put the video on, that's okay. If you're a couple and you want to be naked, that's okay. Definitely turn the video off for that. All right, does anybody have any questions? Everybody's good? All right, I am going to close and I'll meet you back in 5 minutes.